Should we go out in the crowd and find us? We have to make our connection, man. We're not going to be here long.
Okay, you want to make a personal connection with someone.
It's hard. It's hard thing
well,
to force.
I like to go with people who are feeling pain, like not necessarily physical, like someone who thinks they had a pretty bad day, and it really doesn't have to be in a funny way, but anybody that's willing to talk about I don't know, you're going through some shit, like if it's a breakup that you're not able to get over, or like a job transition, or a long spate of unemployment. What's that? Are you volunteering yourself, going I got some job troubles? Okay, let's bring them up.
What's your name?
It's Craig.
This is Craig.
From Wisconsin.
Oh, Craig from Wisconsin. I don't know why people didn't instinctively applaud you when you came up onto the stage. Maybe you smell weird. I don't know. Maybe they. Craig, so you're specifically, are you having a hard time transitioning occupationally?
I taught art for 20 years, Dan, and last year I had to resign just because of the state of Wisconsin has got some. Really bad stuff.
Yeah. Wisconsin has horrible things going on educationally. Yes,
and
my brother's wife is a teacher there.
Ouch. But now I'm trying to figure out what to do next, man.
Have you considered the Dan Harmon lookalike contest that's happening?
Yeah.
I think it's tomorrow night in Ogden, Utah. That's the grand prize is.
Let's get a picture together here at the very least. Can you tell us, Craig? Like holy shit.
Guys, over here.
Wow.
That's nice. Here, let me wear your glasses for a second.
Sure. So, Craig, tell me about your job.
Hey, look, I was a teacher for 20 years, Dan, and Wisconsin's fucked up. You know, it's now I'm looking for more work. No, you tell us, Craig. It's Craig. Right?
I was going to say, while Craig was Dan, I was going to make him rap.
Craig, can you?
Yeah.
Well, wait. Can you just give it?
We'll build up to it.
Yeah. No, because I want to hear about this Wisconsin thing, because I keep hearing about it. It's my home state. Shit is fucked up there. It's specifically, it's more fucked up. Like education, it's like this is one of the. It's a hot button. It's a liberal thing, but it's also so fucking true. It's one of the cheapest things that we could be spending money on.
I love the kids too, man. I love the kids, but there's so many rules that are. Not working.
It's so easy to suck money out of that sector, and it makes no sense. It only makes sense to creepy rich people, because they don't get rich the next day by putting any money into the idea that it happens so fast. 20 years from now, you're going to feel the. Anyways, to tell us specifically what's going on in Wisconsin. It has to do with unions and stuff.
They kind of busted up the unions for the teachers, and now the administrators of all the school districts can make up their own set of rules. So I'm not supposed to speak about this, but I had 40 kids in my classroom to try to teach art to at once. And it's 40 kids is a lot of kids.
That was par for the course when I was in high school in Milwaukee Public Schools.
Never mind.
No, these are 6,000 student schools.
Okay.
I went to Marshall High before I went to Brown Deer. Okay. And it was was it 6,000? 4,000 kids. And then I went to the suburbs, and it was 600 kids, and it was 15 or 20 kids in a class. But when I was in Milwaukee Public Schools, there would be 30, 40 kids in a class, especially in an art class where it's you have to take art. We don't want to spend any money on it. Yeah, you just six kids to a paintbrush, and because who's going to enforce this?
I loved art class, but again, we had 30, 40 kids in my class, and I barely remember that teacher's name, because you got no personal interaction with. We were all making clay, statues and stuff like that. There was no input. There was no connection at all.
Amen.
And so you end up doing a thing, and you get a grade on it, but you don't know what you did. You don't know why you did it. There's no interaction at all. There's no nurturing or mentoring at all. That must be especially hard on an art teacher, where it's all about expression.
Well, you want them to be unique, right? You don't want them to be cookie cutters and whatnot. So
yeah, they're human beings. You have no idea. We obviously, in a grand scheme of things, what happened is we know that education's important. We know that our kids have to go to school, and then all of a sudden this becomes this. We have to have this system. So it's and then how do you allocate funding to this system? Because it's not socialism. It's the government funds this thing. So how much should we fund it? Well, what are your test scores in this school? Okay, so if our test scores are this, then we get this amount of money for microscopes, and if they don't, and the whole thing gets fucked up by guess what? Money. Like there's no place in medicine or education. I'm sorry to just be a typical liberal, but how much more clear could it be that like education and medicine, like the dollar getting near that stuff, like how like it's only a couple minutes before the fucking weird paradoxes start to happen. So what do we have to do in Wisconsin? I'll make it happen tonight, Craig.
Awesome.
All right, so are you out of a job now? Are you retired?
I'm currently unemployed.
And do you want to get back into teaching again?
Part of me will always be a teacher, but I wanna come with Dan and write movies.
You guys could like go to meetings. Like Dan could sleep.
Yeah, we could.
And you could go in.
Yeah, it's like an Olsen Twins movie. Let's trick them.
Yeah, like Dan would be. You'd be sleeping in the car, and Dan would come out like you'd tag out. You'd put his shirt on, and you'd smell like him, and you'd go into the meeting.
Zemeckis wants a movie about a giant. Go.
Here we go. Wait a second, Dan Harmon. You know, we broke for lunch. Weren't you wearing glasses earlier before you went to lunch?
Yes. The better to see you with, Mr. Spielberg.
Okay. I don't know. It's just like you were being a real asshole a couple hours ago, but now I really like you. You seem a little older and wiser now.
You seem more artistic.
Yeah.
You smell different. All right. Well. Aside from taking you to L.A., I mean, come to L.A. Write a screenplay.
Cool.
You know.
Have you ever written screenplays before? Is that something you dabble in?
Yes, I do.
What kind of genre of stuff do you do?
I've done some 101 pieces.
Oh.
So I've
really?
Yeah, I think
Channel 101 he's talking about, or non-profit for.
I did a puppet art teacher from Wisconsin called Whackjack years ago. So remember that one?
And it didn't make it in.
That might ring a bell.
It didn't make it into the screening?
It was the 7th one voted off, so it didn't make it quite in.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
No. It would have changed my life.
Yeah. Way to go, Harmon.